it up.
All right, guys. It's October the 28th, and I was fortunate enough this year to draw a Kansas archery tag. I've been wanting to hunt Kansas for I don't know how long, and just for whatever reason never put in for it. So towards the beginning of September, I sent some cameras to a good friend of mine that lives up in Kansas, and dropped him a couple pins on Onyx, and he went out and scouted a little bit for me, threw some cameras up, and only had one camera that was actually taking photos and sending me pictures that had signal. So I got some really good deer on those cameras, and so super pumped to see what's on these other cameras. I've been waiting for a month and a half to go check these things. So I got Kyle flew in from Alabama, picking him up in Tulsa, and we're going to be heading that way. Hopefully be there this evening in time to check it and maybe try to make a set this evening. Whoa, there, right on the bow. Right on the bow.
It'll be fine, it's a PSE. 100%. I had to fly the first flight like this because it won't fit under the seat. My feet were off the whole top.
It looked like a tiny plane you were in.
Dude, it was itty bitty, and that guy could not have came in any hotter. I swear to God, we come in so hot, and the little girl beside me's legs just bouncing up and down.
We are 5 minutes away from our first spot in Kansas. So the wind right now is like gusting up to, here's our turn, watch out.
So I think I just seen Dorothy fly by.
Yeah, we are definitely in Kansas. 25 mile an hour, I think it's gusting probably 30. I mean, it's like trying to blow us off the road, but everybody we've talked to said don't let that hinder you here in Kansas because they're used to it.
I would laugh if it took your door off.
It's so windy.
Tap your heels together.
Good thing we bought those boots. Holy mud fest out here. Getting ready to walk in. This is a tiny, was the mic on?
Yeah, I mean, I got the important part.
First experience, we park our truck, we're getting our stuff on a tiny little piece of public that's surrounded by private, and our truck pulls up and it walks literally right where we're heading, where we have a camera set. So we'll see. We'll probably both have the same bucks on camera.
Shout out to Mug Boots. We stopped at Atwood's and I picked up a pair. Ryan had a premonition that it was going to be super windy or super wet. So now we look like we're hunting a bunch of southern boys.
It's been raining for the past 2 days, but it's actually making it really easy to see tracks. There's tracks all through here. We met the property owner on the backside of our property that we're hunting right here. He's super nice, and he's been telling us there's been some pretty good deer killed off this place. So there's an acorn tree right here, scrapes right here, a good creek bedding behind it. This may be a potential spot that we may look and see if there's a tree to hang in, maybe for the morning or something. But my camera's just right on the other side of this creek. We're gonna go check it, and that's gonna tell us a lot of what's in this area.
Still got the set. So the card's there?
Yes. Which doesn't mean there's pictures on it, but I want to go ahead and get the key out and we'll check it. What's today, the 28th?
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna take a second to load. It's been out here since September, beginning of September. That's a good one. Look at that one.
That's it. Oh, that's a... Yeah, I think we should shoot that one if it comes out.
It's a toad. Man, it's a bunch of daylight. It's the 23rd.
This month?
Yeah.
What is this, on a scrape?
Yeah. A 10 point.
That's a good buck, dude.
Yeah, there's like 6-7 deer right there in the field. What is that? Coyote? Man, that's a big body deer. Holy. Can't see see his rat. Yeah. Oh, he's all wonky. Look how big his body is.
That's a horse.
So, pretty impressed actually. Like I said, I just picked these spots out on Onyx, but my buddy Caleb is the one that came out and set this camera right on a scrape, and there's been deer in here literally every day. I mean, the neighbor to the north has food plots over there and stuff, so I'm sure these deer are really holding tight. And then the neighbor to our west doesn't allow any hunting, so it's got like 160 acres of prime property, the guy said. So this is definitely, I mean, it's our first spot, but I'm not disappointed at all.
No, there's not you would shoot at least like 3 deer.
Yeah, there's probably at least 3, possibly 4 shooters. I mean, it's so hard to tell because their bodies are so big. I'm just not used to seeing these deer and judging them. But for public land, I'd probably be happy with it. So I guess we're gonna try this in the morning. I mean, it seems like there's a lot of deer activity in it, and with this rain, there's 2 or 3 scrapes right here. With this rain, I feel like they're gonna be coming to freshen these scrapes up. Maybe at night, then maybe coming in the mornings, who knows. So we're just gonna try it. Doesn't look like there's a lot of pressure here. That's what I like. So we're gonna work our way out, try to look for a couple more spots, see if find something better.
Are your mic on?
Yes, the mic's on.
Do deer hit scrapes in the rain? Comment below. In the rain, not after the rain. That's the question of the day. Let's go.
I don't know. This may be one of the dumbest things I've ever done. But are you a sucker for like punishment? Like you have to find out stuff yourself?
Dude, nobody remembers it easy.
Yeah. So we're gonna find out if these deer actually move in the wind here in Kansas.
This is beyond real.
But we're gonna have to do this on the ground because Kyle forgot his saddle. So we're gonna hunt them Indian style, I guess. Thanks, Kyle. I blew the wrong one.
They didn't appreciate Ryan's goose call. It sounded good though.
The thing is, guys, they get in the creek bed, there's no shot. I'm telling you, they're gonna work their way up this field. These bucks. There's hard rain yesterday. And working the edge of these fields hard, just freshening up scrapes. There's 2 bucks right here. They're starting to, I think they're coming this way. And there's a scrape right here where our camera was at. No, they're in the woods.
Is he a shooter?
I think. There's another deer behind him. I just can't tell which one it is. We'll just have to go hands in. We're not moving. See him? Yeah. It's a mature deer. Right here. It's right here on our side of the creek.
are.
Well, that was fun. Ninja stuff. I think on the last day I would have shot that deer, and I'll probably regret it. But it's our first day in Kansas, so I mean, he was definitely mature, but he was kind of close too to the private property, and I didn't really want to risk it. But when he crossed the
we would have had to for sure track him on private.
yeah, he came from private. When he crossed the creek, he was 100% on public. But I think we're just gonna kind of mosey around because these deer are still moving and they're freshening up all these scrapes. So we've got perfect conditions. It rained 2 days ago. The ground's still wet. It's windy. So we may go try to hang a set to hunt here in a couple days, and then go check some more cameras and stuff. But so far, it's been pretty fun. With my man Kyle. Kyle's extremely worried about getting cold in the tree. He says, I'm definitely not gonna get in the tree and go, man, I'm hot up here.
Right by the camera. And that wasn't there before. Slippery.
That's gonna be it for this trip. I'm gonna try to come back in about 2 weeks when the run's nice, hot, kicked off. So we appreciate you watching. Stay tuned. Hopefully we'll be putting another one on the ground before too long.
Okay, so me and Ryan are going to Kansas. I literally just got my stuff together, packed everything in the truck, and I'm headed towards Kansas. Ryan's got a Kansas tag for the first time ever. They went a couple weeks ago and seen a bunch of deer. Didn't really get a shot at anything that they wanted to shoot, anything mature, so that's how it's going. Just got a text a minute ago that Kyle and Trenton, which are in Oklahoma, they killed a pretty good buck this morning. Their first morning in Oklahoma, on the public land that we hunt there. So should be a lot of fun. This is this weather. The front's coming in right now. It's starting to spit rain. It's windy. It's going to be cold this weekend. Bucks supposedly are chasing does like crazy. Gonna be epic, should be anyway. So hopefully Ryan kills a buck quick in Kansas and we move down to Oklahoma and see what we can do. So that's the plan. Holy stuff.
I told you, Don.
We're here.
Step over here with us.
It's chilly, dude. I need a sweatshirt on. Dude, you got a nice new cooler.
Yeah, that Cabela's.
today too?
JJ gave it to me.
Actually, you know what? We don't need to bring this cooler for this leg.
Probably
Right.
not.
No, we'll just bring mine. So, but yeah, we're here.
We've
Tomorrow
got
morning we're gonna kill a giant.
We've got some things to talk about.
Yeah,
some
we
things,
gotta get on the road.
Yeah, some things have transpired since the last time I've updated you guys. So
But it's all good. Maybe a little different, but it's all good.
it opens up a lot of options for more public, right? For more public hunting.
For public, for other people.
Exactly. So we'll be getting back to you.
We're almost to Kansas, and Ryan's putting together Boss Buck.
What does this deer weigh in Indiana? That's what Kyle loves to ask, dude.
210.
That's a giant. I could get inside this and Trojan horse him. Pop out and shoot him.
blind.
Shoot him right out the...
Watch out.
We got some intel A dude messaged me. I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. A dude messaged me. He hates it, on Instagram, and asked what area we're gonna be hunting in. We had full intentions on hunting public. We're gonna see how it works out. If it doesn't work out as planned, we may be venturing onto some privates. But
We're here to kill whitetail, no matter how you kill them.
exactly. But what people don't realize is we're doing this so it would open up more public opportunities for us in Oklahoma to join the Whack Arnold.
Yes.
So that's the plan.
We gotta go supervise.
Tag out as fast as we can to go hunt more public. So that makes it right. Two wrongs make a right?
Yeah.
So it's a big old ham, dude. Stick that in my pack.
See you tomorrow. Me and Ryan just set up in this little point. We put the decoy out. We've done a little rattle sequence. It's just daybreak here. We've seen a few deer coming in, but no deer here, so rained hard last night. Was hoping some of these deer would be moving around down these edges, making these scrapes and freshen them up. Just sitting here, and as soon as we got set out and put the decoy out, Ryan hit the horns together. We rattled in a little bitty 6-pointer. He came right in, sniffed around the decoy. Then he cruising down this edge. Got a really good wind. Hopefully we can get one of these bucks to come up out of this strip of trees and check out the coy. It's a really good setup, I think. But we need a bigger buck to do that, a more mature deer. That was honestly a 1-year-old, probably 1.5. So we'll see.
So we're back to a spot that it was the last evening hunt me and Kyle hunted, and I hung a camera down on it. He's telling me to hurry. He hates hunting. He wants to go to private. That's all he wants. I want to check this camera down here to see if there's been any bucks cruising down this bedding. If there is, we possibly might stay.
We ain't staying. Let's go get
We might, if he's big.
Let's go get the camera. Little do you know, things are changing drastically minute by minute. We're about to be into some stuff soon that could change the whole Kansas trip. So we're grabbing cameras.
Did he show you the 7?
My buddy here, Shadrick, messaged me on Instagram. They invited us. Grant actually just purchased this property. It's like 80 acres, and he's just like, so we just got out here. We got piles of deer, and we're trying to get back to Oklahoma to hunt some more public. So, you know, we set out to hunt public, but you're an idiot if you turn down private to hunt. I'm just being truthful here. We had good intentions until they messaged us. So it's like 12 o'clock and it's windy, so we think the deer will probably be moving. So we're gonna go ahead and just slip in and make a half-day sit.
Make our presence known.
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna jump in our stuff and get set up. See you in the tree.
He smells us. There's 2 bucks walking in on us while we're trying to pick a tree out.
We should have got back there. What are we doing? So this buck has got this doe on lockdown, and there's a couple, I think, smaller bucks that he's pushing off, but she's staying in this bottom, and I don't know if she's going to come up. There's no telling what they're going to do, but we're trying to get as close as we can and keep the wind in our favor, but I don't know. We've lost sight of him now, so we're trying to find him again as of right now, but he's a good buck. A little buck off. I can't get it rained on that tree. She's going anywhere.
No, I think she's fine.
Here he comes, here he comes. Meh. Meh.
You see him?
He's hurt. Did it look high?
I couldn't tell. What'd you shoot him for?
30.
Let's just think about this.
I think it looked good. Oh, you were right. You were right. That little buck came to the left and he couldn't stand it.
I think he just crashed. I just heard a crash.
When I seen him running, he was like,
Was he?
like this, tail down.
I had to lean way around.
Did you get it?
I think so. I had to
If you
lean way
didn't, it's
around.
fine.
I'm sorry if I didn't. I haven't looked at it.
That could be my biggest buck, dude. I don't know what just, I mean,
Dude, I will say we worked for that thing.
God.
I don't know how much I got on footage coming down this hill, but we seen the buck up by those big cedars. We worked our way around this edge, down the hill, down to right here. He kept pushing a little buck off right here.
he had a doe locked down in this thick briar stuff, and there was smaller bucks trying to come in, and he kept running them off. And every time he would run off, we would try to get in a little bit closer, and we would find where he was at and watch him bed, and then he would get up, run another buck off, and then we'd try to run in a little bit closer. We were 30 yards from his doe, and he was in this ditch just raking trees, and that same little 4-point made a big circle and came around this side, and Phil goes, "You're gonna get a shot to the left." We thought he was gonna come out right here, and sure enough, son, he bowed up and came up right on top of this hill. 2 o'clock on the dot. Oklahoma, here we come. I think, I hope. I gotta pee. Trying to get that G5. Dead meat. And that's Bubbles right there.
Look at the blood all the way up to there. Look at the tree.
He's dead.
No,
He's dead.
no way.
He didn't run 60 yards.
He's done, son. He's done. Ryan, wait, Ryan. Let it sink in.
I know, I want to go get my hands on him.
Hey.
Biggest Pokemon, dude.
Yes! Kansas spot and stalk, son.
First
Hey,
day, first morning,
Kansas.
Kansas.
Right there.
Dead right there.
Ryan.
That G5 tore him up. My hair. Oh, God, no. No wonder he died so fast.
What? Ryan.
Jefferson.
He's
Look at the
he's
body.
a giant, dude.
Look at the body.
Look at the mass on this deer, dude.
Oh, my goodness, dude.
Ryan.
What are we talking about?
Hey.
Kansas, we out.
Dude, what?
Look at the frame. I mean, he just.
Giant.
Oh,
Giant, dude. Oh, dude. Big old body. You wrecked him,
No,
dude.
dude. That's the. I told you it was right there, didn't
I mean, smoked him, son.
I told you.
Hey.
Oh my.
Right, dude. Yes.
That was that was the funnest hunt I've ever been on, where I was actually behind the bow. It's gonna be hard to top that hunt last year. It actually reminds me a lot of it.
Yeah,
I
same
mean, just
thing.
like it. But I couldn't be happier with this deer. First deer in Kansas. It's gonna be hard to top it. But you know, we came in. We had full intentions on. We scouted really hard. Me and Kyle came up the week of Halloween, and we were gonna hunt a lot of the spots that we had found. Me and Phil spent piles and piles of time on the phone dropping pins on a bunch of WMAs, and luck would just have it that a dude reached out to me on Instagram. We've been following each other for a long time, and that's just, I mean, just a cool dude. I can't say thank you enough to those dudes for letting me come do this. Grant, Shadrick, appreciate it, man. It's awesome, man. We couldn't have ended it on a better note on the first day. So we're gonna get this dude, get him propped up real pretty, take some pictures, and then we heading to Oklahoma, boys and girls.
Hello.